All right, take two. Hey everybody, welcome back to Vintage Poorboy. You're here with Graybeard Gaming, and it is a fantastic morning. We're going to start selling our silage because it's actually currently worth more than the next month when it's supposed to be worth the most. So we're just going to start selling it now and see if we can get some good money out of it, and before it caps out either location, because I do have a lot to sell. I just got to turn my volume down just a hair here so that, you know, the tractor is not overpowering the microphone. I don't know, maybe that's for the best if it does, because they probably do say I have a face for radio and a voice for print, so we will leave it at that. You guys don't have to agree or disagree, you know, spare my feelings a little bit here, guys. And look at that, we just made over $25,000 on the first load of silage. That is fantastic. What I'm thinking is we're going to do our silage, and then we will sleep, and we'll wake up and we will do our oats, and then we'll decide if we want to do anything with our other supplies, because we have a lot of stuff to sell. I am going to get some of the sugar beets out because I don't think we really need that many. I mean, we have like 10,000, and they're now on like they're going into year 3, so let's get some of those sold off next month as well. And if we take a quick look at what we've actually got, I don't know why I did that, because I'm going to run into that. We'll take a look while we're loading up the forage wagon. That'll be for the best. But I do want to take a quick peek and see where we're going to be placing some things. We do have some things to purchase too. We have buildings and whatnot to purchase. We have all sorts of goodies, and that's important to consider where we're going to place it all. So we will go ahead, we're just going to go ahead and take a quick peek at what we want to do. So current value of our silage is 192, and it's supposed to peak out at 189 in January, but right now we're just going to try and get it all sold. I don't think I have anything left to convert. Nope, it looks like we've got everything converted. So we're really just trying to get everything moved along to the next step. And if there's enough money, I may just buy land, but I haven't completely decided that yet. I really do want to get all of the things, and the sooner that I can do that, the better. So right now we can afford a couple of our next enclosures. I don't have any grass to feed sheep with, so that will be a sticking point for right now that I'm just not able to do. And that might just be one of those places that we purchase with the knowledge that we'll have to eventually. That's going to be a nice sized forest right there. So while we're talking about forestry, let's go ahead. Let's purchase our planter that we're going to buy. We're not going to get the massive one. We're just going to get this one right here. This will be fine. I've never used this one, but I don't see where it's going to be problematic. And then we're going to also, we also have to buy saplings. So that's 20 pieces. I want more than that. So we're going to go with the biggest one we can get our hands on. That is 20. I'm just trying to find it. I thought that there was a better one out there. Yes, there is. Okay. So we're going to go with this right here. We're just going to get a 316. We are going to do spruce, so we will go ahead and buy that. And 316 trees. That's a lot of trees. So yeah, we will go ahead and get those items picked up here very shortly, and we can start planting those. Now, one thing I will do is I'm going to make them wide enough or spaced out enough that I can still go and maybe collect some of the grass in between them. And we will go ahead and get this guy coming back to our farmyard. Alrighty. Now we're going to go ahead. We're going to start up our Chalmers here. And I'm just going to drop this right here because I need to go pick the other thing up. And look how quickly our money's going up. I mean, we are really making some serious cash right now. That is exciting. And I want to go back and just kind of check out what the oat price is currently. That's $12.86. So yeah, we might actually sell those today as well. And I am going to sell most of the sorghum. Just so that I can benefit the most from it. And there's no reason to keep a bunch of stuff that we just don't need. And I do want to take a quick peek. I mean, this would be great, but we're not to the point where we can just sit there and say, well, let's go pick up another tractor, because it does not fit our vintage needs. We just always have to keep that in mind. Vintage is important on this playthrough. I am definitely going to struggle without if I'm not willing to look at that. Yeah, if I'm not willing to buy certain brands, I am going to struggle finding adequate amount of tractors. Luckily we have there is the IMT, and I probably will buy one of those. It does get us over 200 horse. I want to be able to get a tractor that does sufficient horsepower, because we want to be able to do other stuff, and we are growing. And I'm gonna have to eventually get a couple of those types of tractors. And like I said in the previous episode, the 440 Alice Chalmers is probably not a long-term fit for our farm. as much as I wish it was, but I just don't think it's going to be. And that's because it does not have 3-point hitch. And so what we're going to do is we're going to get this guy turned around. We're going to start loading them up again. It's a never-ending process when you have 500,000 liters of silage, is just trying to get it loaded up constantly. So some of the things that we're going to purchase are, it's going to all happen with pretty quick succession. But I do want to just kind of continue to take a look at what we've got going on here. I have let me see. I'm still going to have at least probably 2 trailers full of silage to sell after this. Almost 2. Probably not quite. If I take a look at where we're at 213. So yeah, I mean, we're still looking at, we're going to have another 50, probably make another $70,000 off of this, with including this load. That's quite significant, but that's okay. The real question will be is how much are we looking to truly sell and spend? I have not looked at the other fields here to see what might be planted. This is planted into wheat, so I probably will buy that one next, as it is only $70,000. Not a bad price. I only have a 10% discount. This one I have a 25% discount, so it's $109,000. I plan to have both of those within the next year. And I just drove right past where I was going to sell this, so I'm going to have to whip around. Oh no, I didn't. Haha. Let's do that again. I also want to get a larger trailer for hauling all of our goods to sell. Not a silage wagon. I'm talking a grain feed wagon, and there are a couple out there. If I wanted to, and I'm actually thinking about doing this because how much time it's taking is, I believe that there's the TARDIS. I just have to find it. Lizard TARDIS Unreal, which is this one right here. Yeah. And it's still a dolly trailer, which I hate, but we could go with something like this, which would be fine. It's just $200,000. But I do want something that's larger than what we're currently using. And there's nothing wrong with what we're using. It's just, I really hate the dolly style tongue. If I'm being honest with you guys, this might be the way to go, actually. I don't know. We'll figure it out together. It's not something we're going to worry about this season because the one we have it works. It still hauls 25,000 plus, so it's not like it's the worst trailer in the world. I just wish it was a little bit easier to operate as far as the backing it up is concerned. It's just not the easiest thing to maneuver. It's fine for field work, but yeah, we just haven't gotten to the point where we're comfortable with the dolly trailers. Another thing I'd considered was a multi-fruit truck, which had multi-bays, so I could actually take multiple types of grain to sell. I mean, that's another thing I considered, but again, that's not really something that we're going to worry about right now. I'm so excited to be planting trees finally. Let's take this guy down, and we're going to go and get another bag of fertilizer purchased. I'm actually going to buy 2. And while he's driving down to the store, I'm going to get this guy. You know, I did think that there of a tipper trailer that is actually quite affordable, but it does fall in that unreal category, and I'm not sure if I really want to do that. But one of the things I am going to do is, while we've already gotten the money set aside, I am going to purchase this one because I want to. Alright, look at that. We've bought more land today, and we've gotten our tree planter and some saplings. So I mean, we have really, if you think about it, we've done quite a bit. And we're going to get this guy all loaded back up, and the reason that I want to get him loaded up is because we are going to go ahead and get all of our fields, that are 2 fields that we purchased recently. We're going to go ahead and get them fertilized. And yeah, just want to get all of that taken care of. We will go ahead and take this guy down. It is turning out to be a very lucrative day. This will push us back up around $35,000, I think. Probably about 32. Because we only have $13,000 worth of silage left, which, you know, that's actually really good. We've made a lot of money this month, but that will free up next month, and we will wait until the next video to do the selling of the oats and the sorghum. I am going to keep the wheat for our granary, which is actually the next thing we're going to purchase. And that will all be in next episode. So what we'll probably do is I'm gonna sell off this one, and start heading back to the farm, and then I think we'll call that an episode. We'll sell off the last 68,000, then we'll sleep. But it's going to lead into a very busy January. So it's always important to keep things flowing and going. But yeah, I want to sell off all this. January, we're going to buy that granary. We're going to fire that thing up so we can start getting our own pig feed. That's really what we're doing it for. Yes, we'll get flour. That's not the main objective, though. The main objective will be for pig food. The flour will be the byproduct that we will sell. So that in mind, you guys, I do want to say thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. We are up to, I believe, 27 subscribers, which I'm excited about because I thought it was going to take a lot longer than what it has, and I owe you guys all. So I'm so grateful for it, and I do hope that you guys will continue with me on this journey. I have started shooting videos ahead, so we are going to be okay for the holiday season that's approaching, because everyone is busy, but I still want to put out content. So I'm going to be putting out 1 to 3 videos a day, just depending on which day it is along the holidays. My kids will be home for 2 weeks, so I'm going to enjoy that time with them, but I am trying right now to get ahead of videos so that we can limit how much time I'm actually having to make content. So that in mind, you guys, thank you again for watching. This is Graybeard Gaming, and you have been watching Vintage Poorboy on Elm Creek. I do hope to see you guys soon. Have the best of days. See ya.